country, this Confederation Football tournament was won by Brazil. In the final also, if you see, there was one particular what we call as a penalty kick. So the penalty kick in football is a game based on burnout. Then penalty stroke in hockey based on that. Now there was a lot of violence against women this year in our country because of that Nirbhaya self-defense by the training was given to the women. You might have also got it. So that judo, karate or martial art. So this judo, karate, martial art, even the boxing is based on this particular principle. So what is that principle? So what he said is the correct one. So they ask the questions related to this. So this is a basic physics. So I was telling you about Kelvin Goddard, Newton. Then in this I told you about Bernoulli. Then there is the Pascal's law. Then Archimedes' principle. Then Galileo's law of falling objects. So what is that? Then there is a four-dimensional theory put forward by Albert Einstein. Theory of relativity is related to the dynamics. There are certain equations to that. So there are the questions related to that. Sometimes they ask you the time distance graph and time velocity graph, and you are supposed to understand everything. So these are the questions, and they ask you questions on friction also. So dynamics, number of the scientists, their contribution, their theories. Go to the heat. In a heat again you should know at least 5 things. The first is called as the Boyle's law, then Charles' law, then Gibbs principle. Then you might be knowing that there are various what you call the applications of these laws in day-to-day life. So you have to study that. Then you have to go to light and sound. So there again, Huygens principle, Robert Maxwell's principle, Max Planck's law, or the photovoltaic theory of Einstein. Based on that, they will questions. Heat and this electricity and magnetism, Coulomb's law, Ohm's law. Then there is Michael Faraday's law. He was the first person to do this electric, what you call it, the motor. So electric motor functions on Michael Faraday's principle. So what is that? Then there is a what you call as the Arrhenius law, which is used in electroplating. Then there is the Joule's principle. So all these things are important. So likewise, suppose you are able to find out contribution done by at least 25 to 30 scientists in this physics, you are at least you are securing 4 to 5 questions. Answer the 4 to 5 questions in fields of both the examination and MBSc and UPSc. Of course, this won't be useful if you are preparing for main examination. There, the first 1 to 6 questions are important as far as the prelims is considered. For the mains, and then what just now we this question number 6. These are the basic questions of the physics. Then next,
an artificial satellite orbiting around an Earth does not fall down. This is so because the attraction of Earth A does not exist at such distance. B, it neutralized by attraction of the moon. C, provides the necessary speed for its steady motion. D, provides the necessary attenuation of further motion.
Yeah, so this is again based on C. This question is based on the Kepler's theory of planetary motion. Johannes Kepler has put forward 3 theories of planetary motion. The first was all the planets in the universe, they rotate around Sun in elliptical orbit. That is why there is a short and long axis. Second theory was the similar area is covered in a similar time by a rotating planet around the Sun. And the last was the cube of distance, average distance between Sun and planet is equal to square of time taken to finish one rotation. So these are the 3 laws, and based on these 3 laws, they are asking the question. Now all these Kepler's planetary motions, they are based on Newton's principle. So here the question is linked to the Kepler's law, and as per Kepler's law, you have to find out the answer. Answer is B. The next.
What is the difference between asteroids and comets? Asteroids are small rocky Lanceolate like comets are formed of weak frozen gases held together by rocky and metallic materials.
Okay, so this is correct or wrong? Yeah, this is correct. You might have seen that Armageddon. So that shows the same thing. Okay, that is movie Armageddon. Second. You write down, I'm sorry, you read second sentence.
Asteroids are found mostly between the orbits of Jupiter and
This is correct or wrong? Okay, so where they are found? See, the first is correct. Asteroids are, that sentence second, asteroids are found mostly between orbits of Jupiter and Mars only. But the last part is wrong. Why comets are found mostly between Venus and Mercury? That is wrong. Comets are found anywhere. So second is wrong. But the half part of the sentence 2 is correct. The later part is wrong because the comets you can get anywhere. They are around Uranus. Then they are in between Jupiter and Mars also everywhere. The next.
comets show a perceptible glowing tail while asteroids do not.
Yeah. So the answer is 3 is correct. So what is the answer? B. So see, these are the type of the questions they are asking on physics. We go to chemistry. Next.
Jet aircraft.
पण ते राईट आहे ना ऍस्ट्रॉइड्स ऍस्ट्रॉइड्स वाला राईट आहे ना सेकंड ऑप्शन मध्ये
सेकंड ना but half part is wrong.
पण ते आपण कसं इन्फॉर्मेशन देऊ
अर्ध सत्य असतं ते असत्यच मानायचं. कोर्टामध्ये तसंच असतं. कसं आहे की ते क्रिकेट मधली DRS आहे ना ते चालत नाही. तर इथं जरी थोडं जरी चूक असलं तर चूकच मानायचं, बरोबर मानायचं. म्हणजे तुम्ही अभ्यास केला नाही, थोडा केला तर त्याचा अर्थ केला.
Jet aircraft fly very easily and smoothly in the lower stratosphere.
So we are going to page number 6. See, I was telling you in physics what you have to study. I told that dynamics, speed, sound and light, electricity and magnetism, and electronics. And plus we have to study atomic science as well as space. So these are the 6 topics which we will study. Atomic and space science application. Remaining 6 topics or 4 topics you have to study the basics. And then is chemistry. So chemistry again, whatever type of the questions they are asking, it is basically related to whether a student is aware about scientific principles behind the events happening in and around him or her. So in day-to-day life, the whatever is now, for example, presently in Mumbai, for the last about 4 days, it is continuously raining. So what is the reason behind this continuous rainfall? This type of the thing have not happened earlier. Yesterday we had the largest high tide, largest high tide in this year's season. So why that was? So you should understand why this is happening. Then if you know that in Mumbai, the presently the incidence rate of tuberculosis of disease. Incidence rate means the new patients. There is more than the incidence rate of tuberculosis in rural area. So why this is increasing? Or जे मुंबई शहरामध्ये क्षयरोगाचं प्रमाण, नव्या रुग्णांचं प्रमाण ग्रामीण भागापेक्षा जास्त. But that reason is nothing but the pollution. So what type of pollution over here? Because in Mumbai we are having the Bharat Stage 4 norms being implemented. Bharat Stage 4 norms, they are strictly implemented in the city of Mumbai. That means as far as the carbon dioxide emission is the less. Then we are using that means that lead oxide emission is the less. In rural area, again the vehicles are running on that Bharat Stage 2 norms, where a lot of lead oxide is emitted, then a lot of sulfur dioxide is emitted. In city of Mumbai it is not that, but still again this rate is increasing. Why? So it is only because of population density. When there is an increase in population density, the availability of the oxygen for everybody It is not the increased concentration of CO2, but it is the decreased availability of the oxygen. If you go in what you can call in the afternoon, whenever certain traffic islands, there is a lot of they say carbon dioxide concentration has not increased, but the availability of the oxygen during afternoon is decreased. So once they ask the question, during which time of the day oxygen availability is more? Then there was one survey carried out in the city of Mumbai, and it was found that Mumbai is suffering from epidemics of malnutrition of vitamin D3 and folic acid, also vitamin B12. Why this is happening? So they said that almost 60% of India's Mumbai's population and almost 90% executive or those who are working in various you can say the management institutes or factories, they are in what? AC or air conditioning. And that is why they are not able to have exposure to sunlight. So vitamin D3 to be produced in our body naturally. In everybody's skin, melanin is there and ergosterol. The concentration of the ergosterol can be used by the melanin for the production of the folic acid, that is vitamin D3, if after 10 AM, minimum 1 hour exposure is given to the skin. So there won't be any deficiency of vitamin D3. And that is why if a person has to catch a tree and do a lot of this running here and there, so then they suffer from the fractures. Their what we call as the bone density is getting reduced, and this is the reason. So whether you are able to understand this or not, then many of you might be loving to eat vada pav. And vada pav is considered one of the worst food as far as the nutritious value is concerned. If you eat one vada pav, at least 1 gram of trans fats goes in your body. And to eliminate that 1 gram of trans fat from your body, it takes 10 years. So suppose you are eating 2, how many years it will take? 20. So 10 vada pav is more than enough for get accumulated that trans fat. And why it is like this? Any oil, if it is continuously boiled and used, trans fats are produced. No matter what type of oil there is, filtered, double filtered, triple filtered oil you get, no matter. But any normal oil, even ghee also, if you are boiling several times, it turns into the trans fat, which is the precursor for LDL, that is low density lipid, and that causes the problem. So, questions on chemistry are related to our day-to-day living. Similarly, it is agricultural chemistry, organic chemistry, or biochemistry, or industrial chemistry. They ask the questions on that. The asphalt, now you know that Mansey carburetor got hold of one particular contractor, and until he replaced that door, he was not allowed to go. So, what type of material application they are using for repairing those potholes? So, there is one particular material which has been developed by this engineering institute at Roorkee. So, what is the name of that particular material? We should know about. Then we are having one institute called the CWPRC, Central Water for Research Center at Adapasas. They have developed one particular chemical in as far as to prevent the what we call the evaporation of the water. So water evaporation can be stopped by that one chemical that is called the alkoxy. They developed another chemical called as the cetyl alcohol. It stops the evaporation of the water from the canals. So stagnated water in dam, you want to stop its evaporation, use alkoxy ethanol. If water is flowing through the rivers, canals, and you want to improve the efficiency of that particular last lecture I told you about duty of irrigation, you want to improve. then add that cetyl alcohol into water. So what is the role played by the cetyl alcohol? What is the role played by the alcohol? Then you people might not be liking to have a lot of sweating. So there are certain deodorants which are stopping that sweating.
18
So what is that?
18
So everybody knows. So that is not an X factor. So what are the industries over there? So these are the certain things which you are supposed to know. Anyway, cool. So in chemistry, I roughly in short, in chemistry, you have to study elements. At present, there are 123 elements available. Out of that, 92 are natural, remaining are artificial. Then you should study compounds, metals, non-metals. Then at the same time, acids, alkalis, carbon chemistry. Then various fuel gases.
Elements
But if you see this question from there, you can get that. Okay, so read one. That question number 1 on the page number 6.
Graphene is frequently used recently. What is its importance? It is a two-dimensional material and has
Okay,
good
so everybody can read that. So graphene is a chemical which is presently used in nanotechnology as well as in certain other advanced technology. And the answer here is C. So graphene is another new chemical which has been established or created. So the answer is C. 1, 2, 4. The next.
Lead ingested or inhaled is a health hazard after the addition of the lead to petrol has been banned. What still are the sources of lead poisoning?
Yeah. So see, I just told you that we are using the which vehicles in Mumbai? Bharat Station 4. And in fact, lead oxide or the lead is as a knocking agent is not mixed with petrol. So when the combustion takes place, lead oxide won't be there. So there is no lead poison. But still in this question, even though we are using these norms, there is a lead poison. What is the source? Okay, what is the answer? Pens and pencils? Pens, correct. So 3 is correct. What about 1?
What of melting?
Smelting units is also correct. 1 and 3. The answer is B.
So what are melting units, sir?
Smelting units, you know that Bangar. So Bangar is taken. Yeah. So any Bangar is taken and it is put in a furnace. So then you get the raw material that in liquid format. That is melting. Melting is a process where the dense material is converted into liquid material. That is the
Pens and pencils are not there. Pens and pencils.
Yeah, pens. Pens and pencils. Unless and until purposely you put that hole in then there is going to be lead poisoning. So every day, suppose you take that one particular 1 millimeter, put in your chapati and start. It's not that. Then next is next question.
With reference to the usefulness of the byproducts of sugar industry, which of the following statements are correct?
Yeah, so this is this year's question in UPSC preliminary examination. So all are correct. So the molasses is used for the proper preparation of alcohol. Then feedstock is done. And the last is can be used for the production of cogeneration, power cogeneration. Next. You are hiring somebody to read. So you are reading some.
Fill in the blank appropriately.
So don't read that fill in that. Direct to the question.
A trap lead for apprehending a government employee taking bribe use phenolphthalein powder coated currency notes. A solution of sodium carbonate sprinkled on the note must turn for lending proof for the crime.
Yeah.
Blue, purple.
So that is what I was telling you earlier. So that in physics, science of ballistics. Now we are in the science of chemistry. Correct. So the answer is purple. Okay, next.
Gunpowder is a mixture when ignited a number of chemical reactions take place producing explosion. It consists of first potassium nitrate, second powdered charcoal, third sulfur, fourth sodium carbonate, and fifth is calcium sulfate.
Now see, in city of Mumbai, we are very used to side explosion of RDX or various types of bombs. In the last say around about 4 to 5 times, whenever there has been explosion, especially the train explosion, there will be chemical called as the NOPRA. So that particular is also called as the IED. IED is the improved explosive device. So they ask the question on the IED. So likewise, this is also used. So this can be used along with any explosive. So gunpowder is made up of what? Potassium, nitrate, charcoal and correct. So the answer is A. The next.
Consider the following metals: platinum, gold, copper, lead. Their correct arrangement in the increasing order of density is?
Very simple. Tell me. Okay. So what do you think? So you might be liking gold. What is the density of gold as far as the comparison between platinum, gold, copper, lead? Which might have the costliest has a higher density?
Platinum, gold.
What is the answer?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, C.
So the highest density is of copper. Copper is the highest or lowest? Copper is the lowest one. Increasing order of density. The low density is of copper, high density is of platinum. So what is the answer? Next.
Potato chips.
Sixth answer is A.
Potato chips manufacturers usually flush bags of chips with some gas to prevent the chips from getting oxidized. Which of the following gases is used for the purpose? C. Nitrogen.
So the answer is C. Now tell me why hydrogen is not used. So why only N, why not C? What is it? Why hydrogen is not used? Okay, hydrogen is the reducing agent. Nitrogen is the neutral agent. So that is why nitrogen is used. So because potato wafer is an edible item, and in any edible item, if you are using the active agent, it will do some chemical changes. It will be changed. So with the nitrogen being a neutral gas, there is a no what we can call as a chemical reaction. Hydrogen will be reducing agent. What will happen if sulfur dioxide is used in this particular? Because potato chips means it is nothing but what is a starch. So what is the reaction between starch and sulfur dioxide? What is the reaction between starch and sulfur dioxide? Okay, so it is a poison, and that is why it is not used. Then carbon dioxide, what will happen? Nobody will like that, na? Carbon dioxide will blacken, and that is why. So then next A, question number 8.
Stain of curry on a white cloth becomes reddish brown. When soap is scrubbed on it, it turns yellow again. When the cloth is washed with plenty of water, it has turned reddish brown because soap is basic in nature. These soap is acidic in nature.
Okay, so the curry is acidic in nature. You want to neutralize it, you should have a alkaline or a basic. So the answer is E. Next.
If balloon is filled with dry air which contains mixture of 79% nitrogen, 21% oxygen at 25 degrees Celsius, then which component of air will diffuse out first?
Now this particular principle is based on, this question is based on which law? This one law from the dynamics, or the law from the heat. I told you Boyle's law, I told you Charles' law, and I told you Gay-Lussac principle. Then there is the Avogadro principle. So what is the Gay-Lussac principle? Now in this room, whatever the pressure exerted by the air is equal, or it is the sum of the individual pressure exerted by the particular gas. Now in this air, there is nitrogen, oxygen, then carbon dioxide, water vapor. It is exerting, every gas is exerting the pressure. Take the sum total of that, it will have a what we call as a pressure of the air. The same principle is nothing but what is Gill-Lucent principle. Or it is P is equal to T1 plus T2, something like that we say. So here, what is the answer? Answer is 2. The next.
B.
The answer is 2 means that is B. Nitrogen because it has lower mass than oxygen. So the answer is going to be that 2 is correct and the answer is D. The next
Indicates which of the following is a pure substance. And gasoline cows means seawater.
Good answer. The pure substance is nothing but element. So here only one element is given, that is iron. Gasoline is compound. And cow's milk is also compound. Seawater is again mixture. So the next 11. Now, so remember, I always, I'm telling you always that you should use the Dr.Anand full standard. Now, that again I was telling you, not NCERT, but Maharashtra state book you should read. Now, this is the question, the next question is from that this book called Ecology and Environment book of the 11th standard. So, can anybody tell me the answer of this? Carbon 14? This is the wrong one. Everything is correct. One sentence is wrong only. What is the wrong sentence? And all these, they have given the 10 statements about carbon 14 in that book. Correct. So last is wrong. First 6 are sentences correct. So from this you can get the information. So about carbon 14. Okay, so then we go to the next page, the botany and agriculture and ecology. Usually, in botany, ecology and agriculture.